from there.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Joe. I'm Joe on the Go. I'm a cleaning service here in Cedar Rapids. I'm about a month into business ownership, but I've been cleaning for over 12 years, so it's something I'm super comfortable with, and I'm really excited to be on this journey.
That's awesome. That's a really good connection we can have as well. That's really important in a lot of aspects. I mean, doing your own home is one thing, but someone else's home is another.
For sure.
So that's huge. My first question is, can you tell me about you and how this business came to be?
Yeah, so I was born and raised in Milwaukee. I moved to Cedar Rapids, Iowa about 5 years ago, but since before I was born, my mom owned and operated her own cleaning company. She's done that for over 30 years. And so it's something I was always really familiar with, so I've been doing the work since, honestly, as long as I can remember. So yeah, it just kind of came pretty naturally. And then when I moved to Iowa, actually for the jiu-jitsu team that I'm on, I wanted a way to help support myself and be able to compete and travel and do all the fun things that jiu-jitsu lets you get to do. And I found that it just kind of worked really well with my lifestyle, and it's something I'm really passionate about. And I think it's something that's really important for people too. I think I'm doing a thing that really helps people, which is awesome.
Yeah, because like I said, like alone, like just having the time to even do it yourself is huge, and not everyone can find that kind of time, especially myself. I have kids, so I'm like...
Exactly. When you work all day and you have kids when you come home, it's hard to find that space of time to come in and get that stuff done.
So you're who we call. We need
yes,
you.
Exactly.
Yes. So my next question is, why did you choose to open or grow your business here? I know you said a lot about that, but why specifically here in Cedar Rapids? Why was that important to you?
You know, I had already a community that was supportive of me through the jiu-jitsu community that I'm in, and this is just such a welcoming and positive community in general. So I found, you know, there's a lot of anxiety that comes with opening your own business, but I found that this is such just a positive and warm community to be a part of. So honestly, it felt really natural. It felt like a really natural next step for me.
Yeah, absolutely. So then, what is the part of your business that people might not see but means the most to you?
So I think about that a lot, and honestly, it's the level of trust that people put in me. I'm in people's houses, I'm in their personal spaces, and the trust that you have to have with someone to bring them into your home, that's not something that I take for granted. I really value that, and I respect that about people. So knowing that they have that level of trust in me, and I feel like I have an obligation to really do my best and work the hardest that I can for people, and I really value and appreciate that trust that people give to me, that I think maybe you don't think about that when you're hiring a cleaning service, but there is a level of trust, so that's something I take very, very seriously.
Right, yeah. So some people don't even see like, oh yeah, you're going to someone's house, but no one thinks like, you know, maybe that person can't clean their house, maybe that person isn't able to or doesn't have the time or anything.
And a lot of times, you know, that's where your pets live, and maybe you're at work and, you know, someone's at your house with your pets, or like where your children live. So there is a level of trust that goes into that. So that's something I feel really proud that people trust me, and they put their living spaces in my hands, and I really don't take that for granted.
Yeah. So what variety of cleaning do you offer?
So I do standard residential cleaning, you know, your bathrooms and living spaces and all that, but I also clean for businesses too. So a lot of times that's like small businesses who they have employees that do their jobs and don't necessarily want to make sure the bathrooms get cleaned and the floors get cleaned and all that good stuff. Move in and move out cleans I'm super comfortable with too. So honestly, I'm pretty versatile. Like I said, I've been doing it a really long time, so there's not a whole lot that you can throw at me that I'm not familiar with.
Yeah. So with that, what does your schedule look like, or what does booking look like? Do you need, how far in advance? How long does it typically take?
You know, I'm kind of figuring that out as I go, what works best for me and for my clients, but honestly, I've been kind of taking this week by week, and weeks are filling up a week beforehand, so I'm kind of just, hey, next Friday works for you, that works for me, and I've had a couple people be able to sneak in day before, so I always tell people, you know, give me a little bit of advance notice, but honestly, sometimes I'm able to just sneak you in. So,
just depends on the time, the day, and what needs done.
Yeah, and people have been pretty flexible too, and I'm able to be flexible with folks too. That's kind of another nice thing about being your own business is you can kind of be flexible too. So.
Yeah, you need that.
Yeah.
Cool. So I guess we kind of just went over that, but what does a normal day look like for you behind the scenes, so that I mean, just
so early mornings, just getting up, making sure I have my day organized. I'm getting back to people sometimes between cleanings, so if I'm ever slow to answer a message, I will get back to you, but I'm probably out of clean right now. And yeah, I come home, I catch up on whatever I've missed throughout the day, and then I go to the gym. So that's
how you do it?
Yep.
Yeah, I need a little stress relief.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone needs that.
Cool. So Again, with supporting small businesses, what I like to do is not only point out your small business, but also I guess my question is, do you have a small business that you love supporting?
So one of my favorite things to do is I love walking, especially because it's December or January now, we're in January. It's cold out. I love walking around in Nubo in that city market. I love going in there. They have all kinds of cool shops and there's always somewhere amazing to eat. I try to try something different every time, but you're not going to find any bad food or any, it's all great. I can't stress that enough. It's great. It's fun. I love going to Nubo.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite places to go.
Yeah, I agree with that. A lot of small businesses down there. There's not a whole
that
lot
whole area.
Exactly.
It's fun.
Yeah, restaurants, shops, everything. Yeah, absolutely. What is something that you wish more people understood about running a small business?
And it's funny because I'm learning all that too. So what I am now understanding that I would like to tell other people too is I'm a one-woman show. It's just me.
Just you.
I'm the one scheduling. I'm the one doing the financing part of it. I'm running around and playing a lot of parts, but I'm doing my absolute best.
Yeah.
It's just me. I'm trying my best.
Yeah, jack of all trades.
Yeah.
I do it all sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's okay. That works
Yep,
out.
it does.
What is something that you wish more people understood about running a small business?
Well, just like I said, it is a lot of different hats. You're your own marketer, you're your own scheduler, and you've got to make sure everything's organized. You're making sure everything is ready for the next day.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of hats, and it's a good thing, right? Because I know everything's getting done because I'm doing it myself. But yeah, it's a little tiring, but it's worth it. It really is.
So do you think that it's a competitive industry, or do you think there's enough business that you're not, competing with anyone?
I really think there's enough to go around. I really do. I think that the connections that you make throughout your day-to-day life, that really helps. I really truly think that there's enough to go around.
Yeah. We call that our sphere of influence.
Exactly.
So you have a friend that has a friend. And,
exactly, and that's how it starts. And everybody's got their own sphere, and I really think there's enough to go around.
Clean my house, Joe clean. House of business.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
One more question. What is the best way for people to support your business right now?
Right now, just book cleanings, tell your friends, tell people that if anyone's looking for a house cleaner, I've got them. So that's about it right now.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's all the questions I have for you.
Cool.
I really appreciate your time.
I appreciate you. This was great.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yeah.